But really, no, what I do is, I'm on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. It's a great show. We have a lot of fun on there. Some of y'all familiar with the show? Y'all familiar with it? Yeah, that's it. And it was really crazy because the way I got involved with SCDAA was like, because I had nobody really to talk to about sickle cell with. And my business partner, Vance Bradford, he went out and found this organization and told them that we were interested. And then we got to know them, and I liked what they were doing. And I said, you know what, I think I can help with the platform that I have. But before then, I never had anybody talk about sickle cell with. It was funny, like, you'd be over at the breast cancer walks and at the lupus walks and all this type of stuff. And then I finally found a home where I belong. And it's nothing against the other organizations, but this is just where you belong, and it fit because everybody understood your story. And that's what I love about the SCDAA. They allow everybody to tell their story.
This is what I experienced as a would-be mother. This is what I experienced as a sister. My brother died at 28 because of complications of sickle cell disease. This is what I have experienced as a woman, and so that's what I do. And because I've been writing poetry since I was 12. I happened to marry a filmmaker and a producer. I happened to be an actress and a singer. We just decided, well, let's make it our story. We're going to talk about it our way. And so it became a stage play. And so that's how we got into this particular type of advocacy for sickle cell.
I think because I live with sickle cell disease, as has been echoed by the other panelists before me, you're compelled to do something that helps not only to tell your story, but to educate others. And I feel like as the sickle cell conversation continues to ebb and flow, we continue to want to give a consistent message that we're still here. There's still information that is needed, and we are the catalyst for some type of change. And so my advocacy has been, as you've introduced, through grants, grant reviews, screenings, consultative meetings, in different ways trying to help achieve for a larger audience, if you will.
So basically, my son is a sickle cell sufferer, and I was doing a lot of interviews about, being a parent of a sickle cell sufferer. And I mean, a lot of people in the fashion industry, not just in the fashion industry, but a lot of people don't know about the disease at all. So when I was talking about it, they were looking at me with like a blank face. They didn't understand it. They didn't get it. So SCDAA reached out to my agent, and I was just really happy to just lend my voice and help bring awareness to the disease. So, yeah.
When I competed for the Miss New York United States pageant, I competed with the intent of winning on behalf of those who have sickle cell. My purpose of competing in this pageant was solely so that I could use sickle cell disease and awareness and education as my platform to educate others, spread awareness, travel across the state and in other states, including Baltimore, Maryland, so that I was able to be a voice for other people who have sickle cell.
How many people came here to learn something today? Raise one hand. Okay. How many people, no, I didn't say put it down. It's not Simon Says. How many people have learned something today? Raise the other hand. Okay, with those 10 fingers, those will represent 10 people, and we already learned the power of what 10 people can do.
When I was younger, I used to hide, having sickle cell with amongst my friends and counterparts as well, because a lot of people look at you differently, and a lot of people, they, like you said, try to restrict your abilities. And I didn't want a lot of people to do that. I knew what sickle cell was. I knew a lot of things, how to deal with sickle cell, but I just didn't want that to restrict what I had. A lot of doctors said, oh, you're not going to be able to live, a certain lifestyle, and you're not going to be able to play sports. I did everything. I went to college. I'm working. Did all of that,
And that was me, man.
Yeah.
I was that same guy, dude. They told me I wasn't going to be able to play sports. They told me I wasn't going to be able to do it. And the crazy part about it is they yanked me off my football team my senior year. It's my scholarship year. I've been starting at running back for that high school since I was in the 9th grade. I ran the second and last leg on the 4x1 on my track team. See, I really love that story. See, that's the story we got to tell right there.